The band is usually the highlight of the halftime show.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And last night, we did have a game against Islands.
Welcome back to News 3 Today. Football season is in full swing. That means it's also time to strike up the band. Literally, my alma mater, Jenkins High School, is gearing up for a homecoming celebration for the history books. I'm claiming it. And joining us this morning with more on the festivities for the first time as band director is Melvin Lewis. He's the new band director. He joined the staff this year and has more in his plans for the Marching Warriors and more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Kim. It's a pleasure being here.
Well, it's a pleasure having you because you've come to Savannah, to Jenkins High School with a pretty impressive resume. Born and raised in Chicago, spent some time down at Bethune-Cookman.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was a student at Bethune-Cookman from 1989 to 1994. I marched in the band, played in concert band and things of that sort. I taught there for 10 years as an assistant band director. I've also taught up in Tennessee. My family and I moved up to Tennessee near the Memphis area. Taught middle school, high school, and college there as well before coming and settling here in Savannah.
So what brings you here to Savannah, specifically Jenkins High School?
Well, I discovered that Jenkins they were actually looking for a band director. The previous band director had left shortly before the school year began. And Savannah is a great town, plenty of history, rich in tradition, and I've heard great things about it. So my family and I decided to come down here and see what it's about. And so far, so good. Well,
you've only been here for a little while, but already folks are hearing a lot of good things about you. What are you hoping to bring with you for this school?
Well, I can honestly say that the parents are very dedicated, working hard. I have wonderful coaches for the drum majors, the drum line, the flag squad, and the dance line. The students are working extremely hard. So what I'm trying to bring is positive energy, a drive, a determination, a high level of musicianship. So during the school day, I actually focus on teaching proper playing techniques so that the band will sound good as well as look good on the field. So it's a lot of energy, a lot of work, and the students are answering the challenge very well.
Well, the students are excited, but the crowd is also excited. You know, halftime, the band is usually the highlight of the halftime show.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And last night, we did have a game against Islands. And we did perform in the stands as well as in halftime. And the crowd, I think they really received us pretty well last night. Because like I said, I like to emphasize high energy, and the students, we work very hard, and they did a great job last night. So it was great.
Something we talked about during the break, and something that I've noticed for the past few years, is how high school bands seem to be dwindling down just a bit. Why is that, and what are you doing to try to boost, membership back up?
Well, I can honestly say, unfortunately, some of the first programs to get cut, axed, or sacrificed are music programs, be it general music, chorus, orchestra, band, and so it is extremely important that students have a great experience in the general music classes in the elementary school level. Then when they get to middle school, to try to really spark a genuine interest, particularly in band, as well as chorus and orchestra. And then once they get to the high school level, the interest can continue and it can pick up because we perform quite a bit. So my plan is to do a lot of recruiting at the middle school level, and actually inviting middle schools to go ahead and perform with us at football games. That's a great recruitment tool.
Okay, and that's where you can see the Marching Warriors next is during halftime at the football games. In the meantime, mark your calendar for Tuesday, December 10th at 6 p.m. Juliet Gordon Low Height Elementary School, that is. There will be a winter concert featuring the band and the